Welcome back, everyone. Cromulent Archer here. Time for some more. Help will come tomorrow. We're on day 3. Everyone is doing very poorly, but hopefully we can work on that. So how do we feed people? This is a question I have. How do we make food? Can't use moss. Okay, so I can just have them eat it, it looks like. Edible roots. Alright, who's hungriest? Starvation, starvation, starvation. Everybody's super hungry. Alright. You eat an edible root. You eat an edible root. You eat this. You eat this. Everyone got a little bit of food. Still says starvation. Oh, you have big hunger now, so that did help a little bit. Right. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Knocks everyone down to big hunger. You have a head wound. Oh no, you're still at starvation. You get a little bit more. There you go. Big hunger. Cigarette. High calorie fuel. Guess we should send somebody out looking for stuff, huh? Visibility, morale. Trying to figure out what needs to get done here. Yeah, I think the first thing we need to do is no, don't do that. Cancel. I go back. I don't want to be in this menu anymore. There we go. Expedition. Send you. I think I'm gonna send you by yourself. Probably without any stuff either. Send. Danger level easy. Insignificant. Insignificant. Alright, let's go this way. Events are special moments in the game that appear randomly. It can be the result of dialogues, character stories, critical chance, blah blah blah. Yeah. Events can relate to one or more characters. This is the portrait of the main character with whom the current event is taking place. Alright. Yes. Someone had to go out into the woods, and it fell on you. Not good. When you're not in the camp, these maniacs are ready to jump at each other's throats. They're extremely resistant to learning. Hardly anyone understands the fate of the proletarian and the need for cooperation. They don't know what it means to fight for ideas and put the common good above their own. You've seen all of them. You have seen all of them through. You guessed why they are sending you to the expedition. They want to eat the best bites when you're not there. Despicable people. You have been tightening your belt over the last days, and they still think only about themselves. But no such tricks with you. Triumphantly pull tasty provisions from your bosom pocket. Bosom pocket. You can let them starve you. You will eat this and that along the way, and if something remains, then you will share it. Eat all the provisions, you deserve it. Your stomach's rumbling, but we must be solidarity. Let's be the better angel of his nature. It's hard, but you have to give an example. You will only eat the portion necessary for the trip and bring the rest back to camp. It's common good after all. There's a renegade patrol near you. It's best to avoid direct meeting if your expedition enters the zone where the patrol is or it goes to your expedition. An event related to the competition will appear. The renegades, just like wild animals, can change their position on the map every day. Alright, so this is the renegades. Search. Take all. What is this? Bugs? Alright. Search. We didn't find anything? Is that what that's telling me? Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. Sticks. Alright, we're at... I don't want to get lost, so I'm a little worried about going any further. Let's go... Actually go here. Yeah, we'll search. Oof, that wasn't good. Loss probability equals 16%. Alright, we're gonna take a... Uh-oh, another event. The winds of change. One day, this wilderness will succumb to the Russian man. They say that Siberia has the entire Mendeleev table in its permafrost. You can imagine huge mines, paved access roads, towns built around industry. Russia is rich. Only the Tsar and the boyars did not let the nation lay its hands on what belongs to it. But these days are over. The people are breaking the chains. Proletarians will reach for what's there soon. I think that's the wrong there. They will tear the goods out from the lords. They will also tear them out of the wild taiga. And what is your role in it? Well, if you can't lead the masses right now, you will be famous as a Siberian pioneer, at least. Like some people whose names I can't pronounce. You will explore these backwoods, and when the time comes, you will show the way of the rich despots. Wandering like that, you walk in the taiga until late evening. This means you won't be able to get back to the camp before dawn, and you must find shelter in the wind. What is the cool breeze in Siberia compared to the winds of change? Great. Expedition is lost. Okay, back to camp. Well, that's fun. You're tired, hunger, thirst. How do we get water? Seems like we just melt snow, right? We need more needles. Okay. Can't do that. We have no tools. Repair. Rat knives. Improve relations between two characters. No. Too much stuff to do. Alright, I'm gonna let her rest. Because I don't think we have anything we can do. Well, maybe. Solid isolated bed. Well, that's 3. 4. Yeah, we can't, well, maybe makeshift. Can we do it makeshift? Oh, there you go. We need 2 people to do this if we're going to actually succeed. There we go. Yeah, they don't like each other. Makeshift isolated bed. Build. So many icons. Still don't like each other very much, but we got a bed now. That's good. Let her rest. Head wound. Why do these people keep getting head wounds? I don't know how to deal with bleeding. How do I deal with your bleeding? Tools. We can actually make a hammer. Probably should have done that first. Not you. Let's do this guy. Make me a hammer. Cool. Not entirely sure what good that's going to do us, but you've got indigestion. So do you. Hmm. Wood. Material. A little bit of wood. No, we don't have enough. Don't have enough. Alright, well, let's, I don't think we have anything we can do to spend your last point here. Can we? Not enough AP points. Okay. You want to rest? Apparently not. Okay. No, we don't have enough points to do anything. Alright. Next day. Yes, I know. I don't think we're gonna survive much longer. We notice we haven't talked about politics for a long time. Such spite. Vladimir is not here, but that's no reason to mock him. Every opportunity is good for it. This constant agitating is getting on my nerves. Each dialogue should be conducted sensibly. Decisions affect the relationship between the characters and the morale. Selecting issues that will match the character's nature will increase the morale, but may not necessarily win the approval of the rest of the team. But he's a valuable ally. He comes back by morning, can't deny his skills and enthusiasm for work. In my book, agitating and living better than a silent dead one. Cool. Alright, we have some people who haven't introduced themselves yet. Let's do that. Dear comrades in misery, I don't want to worry you, but our situation is serious. Characters received extensive education and can share useful curiosities and conversation. Given the weather and our current diet, we won't survive long without fresh meat and aspirin. We are at risk of scurvy. A simple cold will weaken our bodies. Aspirin. This damn German chemistry. Look like a scholar. So you know that primitive people lived without aspirin. Yeah, primitive people died a lot. And they died. There you go. Of runny noses. Sometimes also because of scurvy. Must you be such a pessimist? Do you really think we'll all die? Everyone? I don't know. But I can see the beginning of scurvy in me. Oh, my tooth is moving. It's moving because you have hit your jaw on the floor during the accident. The shock during the collision may have caused me micro traumas, which will manifest themselves soon. Okay. A lot of changing going on here. Camp morale is dropping. Oh, Alexei died. Returned to camp, they managed to collect so much. So he came back, but he died? Oh no, Alexei, the guy we just introduced, died. Wada made it back. Oops. Sorry, bud. We're gonna do some feeding here. Alright, so we're getting hunger under control. Let me, I really want to get a small water filter up. We have no cloth. This is a problem. We can't get a water filter up because we have no material. Why are you guys both down to one point here. Oh, whatever. Let's get a pot. Probably should have done. Action failed. That's not great. Oh well. We have enough materials to make another tool. No scrap metal. No. Nope, we don't. Can we send out an expedition? How do I undo this? Send you instead? No, you're sleeping. Alright, Wadham, you're going out again. Sticks, plenty of sticks, danger level average. Go here. Some bones for structure, stones for structure. Alright, come home. He's gonna die. He's got the blood and whatnot going on. You know what? You're dehydrated. I'm not sure if this will actually help, but here. Have a little bit of booze. Don't think it should help with dehydration, but why not? Yeah, you can have a little bit of booze too, lady. Weak drinker. Character's not a drinking partner. They have a higher chance of getting drunk. Alright. Nobody's sick. I know that's a stupid reason not to do things, but it's like nobody's sick, so I'm not gonna worry about this. Nope, not enough of that. Ah, so close. Yeah, I don't have enough of anything to do this. Isolated bed we've built. Blankets we've built. Simple cover. Oh no, we need the needles for that. Not enough. Not enough. We don't have enough of anything. Alright, well, I guess we're done with the day. Feels weird to not use our stuff here. Is there anything I can do over here? Sharp? Not enough. Wood. Right, that would be enough. We don't have enough stones. We have no material, so that's not good enough. Okay, let's actually, let me increase the... Let's get a little extra fire going for you. Just make you feel a little bit better. Kind of want to give them, yeah, let's have everybody gets some psychedelic mushrooms today. It's all trip balls for the evening. Why not? Last struggle, Anna's voyage, drunk tale. Let's seek a better shelter. Without wiseacres, the world would be boring. What is this? Listen, I have an idea. The tracks on this section have been built recently. Very few dozen versts, there should be a hut of workers who were cutting down the railroad ties. Perfect idea. So we just have to explore the area within a dozen versts, right? Explore it yourself if you want. If you raised a finger to do a decent job, you might know that it's worth checking the tracks. There are no logger huts by the tracks. But there are markings for the commissioners. The mile markers on one of the ties should tell us where to look for a workshop. Renegades are already there. And you think those butchers who derailed the train didn't know about it? Forget it. Even if there is a workshop in the area, it's probably a hideout for thugs. Well, that was good for their morale. Let's have a drunk tale. Listen, alcohol has improved my mood so a bit. I'll share your story with you, so to speak, on the subject, and it's straight from our train. Nothing about the disaster, I insist. Nothing. Well, Cripple Man was with us, a veteran, well-dressed. His leg was wooden. Or the right one? His left leg was wooden, or the right one. Anyway, imagine that from time to time, when he thought that nobody could see him, he was taking his leg off and pouring brandy from it. He drank, corked it, and put the stump back on. This is absurd. I'm telling you the truth. After all, we have a prohibition. It's difficult to buy good alcohol legally. And this old comrade found a way to turn weakness to his favor and hid brandy where no one would look. But that's not all. At one point, this man drank a little too much and confused stations. A bit after Omsk, he suddenly jumped up, having put on a prosthesis before, of course, and limped out of the car. We left with his luggage. Hope the train staff found out about it and did somehow sorted it out. I say it's not the end of the story. Well, exactly at the next station, and it was a very long name. The same man got on the train as if nothing had happened. He said he had confused the stations and would still travel a bit. Possible the same man got back on our train at the next station. It's hard to confuse someone so characteristic with someone else. In that case, I know the solution to the riddle. It wasn't drunk then, but you were. Hey, morale went up a little bit. And now this dude's gonna die. I betcha. Betcha. Oh, he's still alive. Good for him. He's in despair. She's actually doing better than all the rest of them, which is kind of surprising. I guess her health probably would have been better going into this than everyone else. Alright, we have to send an expedition because we don't have the materials we need to do anything, basically. Alright, we're sending you because nobody else has any action points, apparently. Alright, and it looks like we need to go towards the train because we don't have much. You don't understand why it was you who had to leave the camp. The Siberian forest is definitely not a place for an aristocrat. Haven't you already been cold enough? Expeditions are a task for men. Let them force their way through the snowbanks and carry the branches. Your teeth are chattering from the cold. With every strong gust of icy wind, maybe it would be good to hide under a trunk for a moment. You'll wait out the worst of the blizzard and move on as soon as it clears. Can't blow all day, can it? I feel like this is gonna get her killed by saying we're shelter, but let's shelter. I feel like that's what she would actually do. Guess it can blow out all day after all. You're mad at yourself because you have lost a few quarters. You shake the snow off your shoulders and hit the road again. Alright, so we lost time, apparently. Under the snow tufts of moss, you find an old deer skeleton with a magnificent fork horn. Rusted arrowheads are still stuck between its ribs, and the animal is probably hit but escaped its hunters and died in the grove. Without much thinking, you collect the arrowheads and some useful bones. Nice. Alright, come here. Search this area. Call this. Is your inventory? It's basically full, so let's just head back. Alright, nobody has any action points, so we're not doing anything. Unfortunately. Kind of silly giving this guy resources when he's probably gonna die. Alright, well, let's go. Yeah, he died. They were supposed to come back before dark. I hope they didn't abandon me. I don't know what she's talking about. At least no one will complain when I add more wood to the fire. He's right here. There's a dude right here. I think she used some of our material, which is not great. They've left me alone again. This is... I think we're having a glitch here. Oh, Aunt Nazca. Think we'll meet soon. Why did you leave St. Petersburg? Pray. She seems to not realize this dude is here. Yeah, he's... Campfire is now under snow. Which means she has to spend action points doing this. We have to remake the campfire? No. We just have to add material to it. Alright, this dude can have some psychedelic mushrooms, why not? Have some more. Don't OD. Here, have a cigarette. And we have not enough action points, I think, to really do anything. She's dehydrated. So if I wanted to try and do... I'm just gonna try and figure this out here. Fabric altercation? I don't have materials for that. Do a shovel. A little bit of scrap metal, but not enough. Nope. Nope. I might be able to make a makeshift one. Oh, we don't have enough sticks. It's always something. Alright, well, let's just all die. Let's go ahead and go. I think they're all gonna die this time. Let's be kill a day. Gordy Dimitri is no longer with us. This poor drunkard drove me crazy with his rude chants and rude jokes. Everyone has the fate they deserve. At least I'm not in the habit of giving into addictions, neglecting my duties towards our comrades, but now it doesn't matter. There's no privacy here. There's Siberia. This notebook will help me. Well, I don't know, for example, as a bargaining chip, both for the bandits and for the army if it arrives the next train. As the ancients used to say, don't speak ill of the dead, so maybe I'll stay solemn in silence. We haven't got to know each other well, Alexei. We will never meet again. But I live, and that's what counts. To tell the truth, he was annoying me with all that education nonsense of his. He talked a lot about, but he couldn't hunt, for example. Maybe without beautiful spirits like Alexei, the world would become more boring, but would probably never be hungry. What more can you say as a goodbye to your companion in misery? Probably nothing, since we never managed to talk more than him when he was alive. His funeral is not a moment to try that either. Yep, he's all dead, and she's toast. Because she is spent as well. She can't do anything. Alright, we're done. Let's just power through this real quick. Here, have a cigarette. Alright. She's gonna die. Hey, Camp Morale went up. Yep, we're dead. Game over. You didn't survive. Alright, well at least I understand how the game works better now. We'll have a better shot next time. And there's the development team. Oh, and a puppy dog. Bane the dog. Team support. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much.